Hey!
Hello.
If you'll notice, Evan looks a little bit different today.
Evan looks a little different today. Oh, there I am in the background. There I am in the background.
Jinjee moved his face.
Jinjee stole my spot, so yeah. I can't be over here.
Jinjee's a little bit of a spot stealer.
My lovely wife, Christina, stumbled across something that I was initially kind of thinking, is this AI generated? Is this a real thing? The binturong, also known as the bear cat. Look at this thing.
It's so...
Is it like it?
It's not cute.
It
really.
Looks like it was like you told AI, make me a bear that looks...
Oh, Jason, this thing looks as sad as I am.
Jason, did we just find your spirit animal? Is your spirit animal
a binturong?
A binturong? Look at this thing. They all look so old.
Yeah, I feel a little bad for it.
Well, yeah, I'm not like making fun of it. Like,
no,
I mean, it's just like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's a single animal. Like, it's kind of like platypus, where God was like, shit, I got all these leftover parts. Let's just make this.
Apparently their coat is quite wiry feeling, Jason.
You want to pet this thing? It looks like a wombat on methamphetamines. What is going on? It's got the eyes of a snake. It has snake eyes.
It looks kind of like a raccoon. Mark says high-powered mutant of some kind never meant for mass production. Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
It is kind of like a badger. Or like a wolverine.
But it's got the ears of what looks like a lynx, right? Where they have those long hairs that come off.
Yeah.
It's got the face of like a wombat bear. This is Animal Logic.
The binturong looks like a mix between a...
I actually don't know how I feel about the... I don't know if I can watch it past that. Just watching it climb up into that tree is horrifying.
Why? What was wrong with that?
It was brought to you by Skillshare.
Look at its shoulders.
The binturong looks like a mix between a bear...
If that thing climbed through your window while you were sleeping, oh my god, it's like the Babadook.
A cat and a monkey, but they're more than the sum of their weird-looking parts.
That is not a cat monkey. Do not call that a cat monkey.
But, oh, actually, right there, it looks like a seal. Kind of.
Boop, boop.
Don't boo.
Hi, I'm Danielle, and you're watching Animal
God.
Logic. The binturong, or bear cat, is found in Southeast Asia. They are members of the vivarid family, which makes them the close relatives of
but don't do
civets
that. Don't do that. Don't make out with animals. Like, I give my cat little kisses.
Don't let animals eat food out of your mouth.
No, don't do that.
Though, based on their appearance, they look to be more the drunk uncles of civets than anything else.
It does kind of look like a sloth, too.
Civets and genets look like a hybrid between a cat and a ferret.
Says the man that let a cat eat his nose.
Graceful and elegant. On the other hand, the binturong stumbles around like it's doing a perpetual walk of shame. And when you hear what it gets up to, you might think
Jason,
that it
is you.
Yo, you just got lit on fire, Jason.
A contributor to their disheveled old man look is their coloring.
Disheveled old man look.
It is Jason.
This is like most of us.
Peppered, giving them an aged look, while their whiskers are white and very wiry, not helping their cause.
Don't like it.
Binturongs live in the lowland jungles of Southeast Asia. They are arboreal, yet unlike their agile cousins, they don't jump from branch to branch, and instead will climb all the way down to the jungle floor when they need to switch trees. This is interesting because they do have a large prehensile tail. It's about as long as their bodies, and it's oddly reminiscent of a giant anteater's tail. One possible reason for their lack of jumping is the fact that they're quite large, weighing up to 20 kilos.
Isn't a kilo about 2.2 pounds?
I don't know.
I think kilos about 2.2 pounds.
I get confused.
Yeah. When you go to the doctor, they measure you in kilos, right?
44 pounds.
Become very aggressive and will defecate, urinate, growl, bite, and maul as necessary. All elements in a good fight. To communicate with other binturongs, they'll use a series of screeches and growls. They also use their large, wiry tail to communicate by shaking it or making it stand up to communicate aggression. Binturongs are primarily active at night and in the early morning, with full moon nights seeing the most activity.
It does look
they are
like
highly
a
solitary animals and don't often meet outside of mating.
Yeah,
Females have the ability
Is
to
this a
delay
man-bear
embryo
pig?
implantation.
Man-bear pig.
Meaning that they can mate year-round, but she'll time the embryo implantation so that the babies are born between January and March.
Possibly the weirdest thing about binturongs are their scent glands.
These exposed glands are located next to their genitals, and they'll use them to leave scent marks on everything that they sit on or rub up against. Sometimes they will even—
It is Jason! Jason's Voltron! Oh my god!
I want this animal to go away.
pee on their large bushy tail.
What do you
and use
mean?
It
It
as
has it rubs its ball sack on everything.
to mark trees in their territory.
But the weird thing is that it
Wait, I
smells
want to
like...
hear that again.
Even pee on their large bushy tail and use it as a brush to mark trees in their territory.
It pees on its tail and paintbrushes pee on things. Why doesn't it just pee on the thing?
But the weird thing is that it smells like popcorn.
The reason their scent glands smell like popcorn is because of a chemical reaction present in their glands that is also present in the making of popcorn. It's called the Maillard reaction. This chemical reaction,
We have
sometimes called
so
the Browning
much
reaction,
popcorn in the house right now.
is the same one that occurs when cooking meat, making bread, or in a lot of
Wait.
reactions.
The weird thing is that it smells like popcorn.
The reason their scent glands smell like popcorn is because of a chemical reaction present in their glands that is also present in the making of popcorn. It's called the Maillard reaction. This chemical reaction,
Its
sometimes
piss
called
makes
the
the
Browning
fucking Maillard reaction?
Their piss is the Maillard. The Maillard reaction is basically
It's what makes your meat taste good when it's all black and crispy.
Yeah, when you cook meat. It's the protein plus the glucose plus the temperature kind of creating that nice crisp sear.
Yeah.
Their piss smells like the most expensive steak you could buy.
reaction. Binturongs, however, have a bacteria in their intestinal tract that is responsible for producing this delicious smelling compound, which they use to communicate.
So if you're ever around a binturong and you smell popcorn, just remember, you smell their genitals.
Binturongs—
You know what? You know what's insane about that? They used castoreum from beavers' butt glands to make vanilla artificial vanilla.
What if they made liquid smoke with his fucking, like, Maillard piss?
What if like popcorn seasoning is Bolterong pee? This is crazy.
are a vulnerable species, and their numbers have declined by 30%
Well,
over the last
think
18 years.
That makes sense to me.
I mean-
Imagine if something it's like carnivorous predator and it's walking around smelling like popcorn.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. We can't even like open a bag of wet lunch meat ham without Jinjee freaking out.
Or if we open a bag of popcorn, he's right there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the main culprits is poaching. Forests that they live in are being knocked down at increasing rates to make room for the palm oil industry.
See, this is such an interest. Honestly, this still looks like AI to me.
So, that being the case, and also never having really grown plants before, I was like, oh, cauliflower seeds for 99 cents.
Cauliflower.
I don't know shit about shit. Let's grow some cauliflower.
Cauliflower is an alien species, from what we can tell.
It's from the same family as broccoli and cabbage.
Fucking cabbage. This is a 130-day time lapse. I'll stop it when where it's at the stage that we are.
Also, I'm gonna say that cauliflower doesn't like to be alive. That's my experience growing it.
We're not quite here yet.
No, we're there.
We're like here.
No.
A little further?
Yeah. Also, we're well past 24 days of it being in the soil. We planted it May long weekend.
Oh, yeah. But after like a month, that's all it is. So, like, you're like, okay, well...
Yeah, this makes sense. And then you're like, well, when does the fucking cauliflower start to grow?
Yeah, it's been 2 months.
Yeah.
We got leaves, like banana leaves going on.
What the fuck?
Where is the cauliflower?
Like, I don't think I'm actually going to get a cauliflower by the time winter hits. I'm just letting you know. We will be putting the leaves in soup.
This is
That is what we will be doing with it.
2.5 months, And it
just
looks like
leaves.
it's romaine lettuce.
Just fucking leaves.
Looks like romaine lettuce. Oh, there it is.
There it is, day 82.
At 3
A
months.
cauliflower. About the size of a woman being dilated.
But yeah, like this isn't even it yet, really. Like it hasn't even joined as one massive
Well,
floret.
they let this grow past that though. This particular video, they don't do that because what you're supposed to do is at that point you put when it's about 5 centimeters, when your cauliflower has reached the full dilation width, you put the leaves and tie them together on top of the plant so it grows as a big cauliflower.
Oh yes. Because if you don't, they will start to spike out. So, like, this guy lets it go, obviously, right? He'd take about 130 days.
So, part of the reason why I use that reference is because it's the only time I know in American culture that they use centimeters for measurement.
Don't take that tip, everyone. That's a bad tip.
Plugged into this hemisphere right here. Just the tip, about this much of it.
Just because of that, I'm going to try clicking on YouTube provided audio library sound music, and you're gonna listen to it. Dan, we'd like your opinion though. How cute is Jason's new girlfriend? Speaking of which, the cat's snoring.
He is, yeah.
We're gonna have to do a whisper outro so we don't wake the cat.
Oh, an asthma outro.
Yes, asthma.
Some asthma for you.
Yes, asthma.
This is the
on
asthma.
the Jinjee fart can.
You all gonna clip this asthma and listen to it on tap whenever you need some asthma.
Asthma. Thank you guys so much for this morning.
We want you all to have a great fucking day there.